Now, I've said many times, one of the absolute best pieces of news that I've ever had the joy of covering while doing movie punditry online was the announcement that Deadpool 3 was officially coming and that it was going to be Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and, of course, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, finally getting to see these two characters back to back. Now, we recently got some really good news on the Deadpool front that Deadpool 3 actually had its release date moved up 6 months to May of 2024, which means Deadpool 3 right now is less than 1 year away. And I am very, very excited about this. Now, there's a new rumor going around that I've gotten a bunch of people writing into me today asking about. That rumor is basically this, and I should note right off the top here that this rumor is simply coming from a Twitter account online, but still it's picking up some mileage on a bunch of different outlets right now. So I figured we should address it here, especially since I have so many people asking me about it. That is that one of the main key parts of the story is that Deadpool and Wolverine are going to be gallivanting through the multiverse. And during their adventures, they're going to come across multiple versions of Deadpool and multiple versions of Wolverine. And that may or may not be true. I mean, right now, Marvel is in the midst of a phase that they are calling the multiverse saga. So it's not hard to believe that that's going to be true. Now, there are a lot of different Deadpool variations we could come across, right? There's Lady Deadpool, there's Gwenpool, I think is another one of them, and then a ton of other variations. Now, the one thing that makes me a little bit nervous about this is the fact that that seems to be what every single comic book movie is doing these days, is multiple variants and multiple versions going through the multiverse, right? Like we just saw recently in Spider-Man, right? In live action, we got to see the 3 Spider-Men we all knew together, but even in the animated stuff in Across the Spider-Verse, and I love the Spider-Verse movies, but we can see all these different variations of the different Spider-Men, right? But it's not just there. Like we just recently see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And in that, we get to see all these different versions and variations of Doctor Strange, and it didn't stop there. Even in the most recent Flash, you get multiple variations of Barry, and it just seems like right now, everything in comic book movies is all multiverse. Now, again, I concede that it does kind of make sense since Marvel right now is in a phase that they are calling the multiverse saga. So I kind of get it. And I'm dying to see this movie regardless of what they throw at us. I will, however, kind of acknowledge that I'm a little bit nervous about the idea of like, okay, this is going to be like the 17th movie where we have our characters running into multiple versions of themselves. I get it. It makes sense for the narrative. It is still one of my most anticipated movies. I cannot wait to watch this thing. I have total, complete trust in good Canadian kid Ryan Reynolds. But yeah, like I said, I'd be lying if I didn't say this rumor makes me a little bit nervous. Again, though, I need to reemphasize this is just a rumor. It's not exactly coming from the major trade, so take it with a giant grain of salt. The rumor just seems to fit with what we do know about the context right now. So whether it's true or not, we'll find out. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. Think about it. The person you were 5 years ago is not the exact person that you are today. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way that we do until we talk things through. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. And guys, striving for better mental health is something we should all aspire to. I've talked about this before, but when somebody goes to the gym, we applaud them for getting out there to improve their physical health. Well, it's about time that we start looking at mental health the same way, not just by encouraging the people around us to look into therapy, but by also taking the step to take care of our own mental health as well. So listen, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a short questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. So discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Are you dying to see Deadpool interact with like 20 different variations of Deadpool? Are you interested in seeing Wolverine interacting with a bunch of different Wolverines? You know that one of the Wolverines would absolutely be the yellow spandex wearing Wolverine. That'll probably get a big laugh out of the crowd if that it does indeed happen. Listen, maybe you're not looking forward to Deadpool at all. Maybe you were never a Deadpool fan. Maybe you're not into R-rated movies. This is going to be pretty hard R. I can guarantee you that. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, make sure you subscribe to our daily podcast, the John Campea Show podcast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and your favorite podcasting app of choice.